Hello, everyone, and welcome today to this Real Women, Real Purpose talk show, live in the On Purpose Woman magazine and Global Community Facebook page. I'm Kathryn Yarborough, your host, and I'm one of the two hosts of the Real Women, Real Purpose talk show, the global facilitator of the On Purpose Woman global community, and the creator of my own business, the Manifesting Clients Academy. And I'm here today with Anna Pereira. And that's how I've been saying your last name, Anna. Am I saying it right?
Yes.
Awesome. Yay me.
Yay, Kathryn. Thank you.
And we're going to be talking about the Wellness Universe because Anna is the founder of this really cool organization that anyone who's interested in wellness or who is a wellness practitioner should know about. And I'm going to ask her a few questions in just a minute. And before I do that, I'm going to introduce her, say a few things about her. But before I do that, Anna, do you want to just say hello to everybody?
I sure do. Any chance to speak, you know I'm there. Hi, Kathryn. Thank you so much. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you for this. And it's great. It's great whenever we have a conversation because we're like old pals. We have such a good time. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who's watching us live and who wants to spend the time listening to me babble on about the wellness universe on the recording about this. But it is all going to be very interesting. I do promise you that.
Wonderful, Anna. You know, we are somewhat sisters in a few different ways. If someone gives me the microphone or hands it over to me, I'm like, I'll speak. I wasn't always like that, but I love it. I love that I am, and I love that you do too. So we're going to have an interesting conversation here. I have known Anna, as she referred to for a while, probably might even been close to 10 years, or at least 7, 8, or 9 before the Wellness Universe was even created, or I don't know if it was a thought in your mind, but anyhow, we're going to find out more about that in just a minute when I ask her some questions about it. And so I've known Anna, we've swirled around on Facebook. That's how we've known each other. We've never met in person. We've met on Facebook and then now on Zoom a few times. And I feel like we're really old friends, and I love how Facebook provides those opportunities. Anna Pereira is on a mission to make the world a better place. And she's doing that. One way she's doing that is through the Wellness Universe. She is, let me just make sure I get all these wonderful words here so that I can say all the wonderful things she is. She's an inspirational speaker, a mentor, and a connector for business owners who are changing the world. So if that's you, you definitely should know who Anna is and get to know her. She's an author, the creator of a creator of wellness events, projects, and programs. Anna is also an expert at showcasing and promoting and supporting the world's most talented wellness professionals. And here's something really cool. She lives between Europe and her birthplace, New Jersey in the United States. And as you hear Anna talk, you will hear New Jersey come through her voice. And she lives with her husband, who is a sports expert and investor, and his name is Hugo. Now, I've never met a person named Hugo. I've only read about him in the book by whatever, I forget his name. I had to do it because I majored in French. I had to read that book about the guy in Paris named Hugo. So exciting to be able to say Hugo.
That is hilarious. What a tidbit for me. Thank you. Well, you're going to meet Hugo, so.
Oh, good. I'll be meeting him at a wellness retreat. Is that what we call it, a wellness retreat?
Yes.
Tell people about the wellness retreat where anybody gets to meet Hugo if they want to.
Yes. And he might be doing autographs. I don't know. So if we're lucky enough, how funny. I adore him. I adore my husband, and you're going to see how much I adore him when you meet him. Anyway, so it's Soul Treat. Soul Treat is our wellness retreat. It's going to be in Boone, North Carolina in October. Really exciting. We have 3 tracks: a spiritual track, a self-growth, more practical track, and then a track for wellnesspreneurs of talks and workshops. And then we have a fair, which is exciting because all of the people who are in the fair actually bring an experience or coaching or a reading or something like that, along with vending goods. So, and then we have nightly type of events, like a a big ass book signing that all of our authors are coming to, and they're going to be signing our self-care books. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be a really, really cool event, and it's really held at a very and I like to use these two words together because they kind of are opposites, but spiritually prestigious location. It's at the Art of Living Retreat Center in Boone, and you can find out more about Soul Treat at WU Soul Treat SOULTREAT.com. And yeah, you're going to meet him. Everybody's going to meet him, and everybody's going to be there. Yep.
I'll be there. I'll be there. So if you come say hello to me, say that you met me on Real Women, Real Purpose Talk Show if we haven't met in any other way. So, okay. Awesome. Anna, before we talk more about the wellness universe and all that you do, I am intrigued about you living in two different places. You live partly in the United States and partly in Europe. That's what your bio says. What is that like?
Well, I'll tell you what, Kathryn, when I have a whole story around that, but we just don't have time today. So I ended up in Portugal by chance. I didn't plan it. When I first met my husband, I had my home here, which I'm in right now in New Jersey, and it wasn't planned for me on my behalf. Funny thing is, we were hanging out one night and he's like, would you follow me anywhere? And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, would you go to like Australia with me? Because he was working on something that he thought that he was going to wind up there. And I was like, sure. Here I am thinking, there's no way. He has his soccer academies here. He has like 200 kids in his soccer academies. There's no way he's going anywhere. We're going to stay put
in New Jersey.
Yes, in New Jersey. I said, we're going to stay put here. But he's from Portugal. And so what happened was we got married. Actually, really interesting story, but I'm just going to breeze through it. We had our first date on October 26th. I'm a master manifester. October 26th, first date. December 23rd, married of 2009.
Wow.
Fast forward, the beginning of June, this month, in 2010, he gets a call to go and restructure a sports team in Spain. If you are in the process of doing your green card and you exit the country, you have to now resubmit all your stuff from being out of the country, and you have to stay out for 2 years while the process is taking place. Yeah.
Which was him, because he's not a US citizen originally. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So who knew that all this was going to happen? So after some months, I got all sorted here. And then I took my dog and went to Portugal, like in September, October of 2010. And then I was just going back and forth. And now we just live in both places. We have our house there, our pets there. We have the house here. So we just go back and forth and travel the world in between. Right now he's in Brazil, actually, on business. So we're really like global. We live globally. We were living in Bordeaux, France 2 years ago for the majority of that because we were owners of the soccer team over there. So we spent a lot of time in Bordeaux, France, and it's just constant traveling, but it's really great having the dual citizenships and the dual passports and the two passports, I will tell you.
Wow, that's so exciting. What an exciting life. Oh my goodness. My sister lives in Germany, but she stays there most of the time and then comes over here for like long 3 to 6 week vacations. It's really crazy because it's a different culture, but so that was the extent of my experience with most people who I know who are traveling like that. Anyway, cool. We want to talk about the wellness universe, but that's a little fun information about the global traveling Anna Pereira and her, I think, cute husband, and who's a soccer guru, I guess, is what he is. Okay. Yes, he is. All right. Which is why he might sign autographs for folks who,
I was kidding about that, but
he can say, sign Hugo, Anna's husband.
Yeah. Oh, funny story about that. Funny story about that. When I was in France, when we were in Bordeaux, I was always referred to as Mrs. Hugo. Mrs. Hugo. I didn't have my own identity. I was Mrs. Hugo. I was like, that's fine. I'm Anna Pereira over in the States. Everyone knows me. Don't worry about it. I don't need to be known here. So funny.
So he'll be Mr. Anna at Soul Treat, right?
Yes, he will.
Or Hugo, because Hugo is such a cool name. Anyway, you'll have to tell him. I will definitely be going, Hugo. Unless I'm in my shell because I'm around too many people and I have to retreat. So, but anyhow, We're here to talk about the wellness universe, and I am guessing there's some people out in the world who have not yet heard about the wellness universe. I know it's a shocker, Anna.
That's impossible.
I know you live it, breathe it. But yeah, let's make the assumption that there are some people who either haven't heard about it at all or just read the name before they got here on this call or this interview. What do you tell people? Answer the question, what is the wellness universe?
The wellness universe in a nutshell. And I never really memorized or committed to memory a description because it's kind of evolving all the time, to be honest with you. Now with these books, we're a publisher. So the wellness universe is really a community. It's a community of folks who are making the world a better place. So we have wellness practitioners, we have healers, we have energy workers, we have guides, we have health and wellness therapists, doctors, counselors. And from that, this amazing group of individuals and all of this, I want to say, potential, we create different opportunities for their messages to reach the world. I personally love to work with our members. We just put out our third book. Tomorrow's the launch. So we have a series of self-care books that are a little bit unconventional in their approach to self-care, but absolutely hit home runs. We have Soul Treat, which is a live event. We have online courses and classes, of which you've given one. So we support the members of the wellness universe, which are the practitioners of wellness, as well as the general public who are seeking, methods and modalities and people to help them live a better life. So we create this amazing space. Oh, I just found out today, we were rated one of the top 25 best spiritual blogs. I just happened to find that out this morning. So we have a blog and we publish the articles of the members and we share those out to the world. We have a thriving social media and we love doing Clubhouse talks and getting people involved in the conversation. So in a nutshell, the wellness universe, if you want to look at it from an investment for your business to be seen, heard, and connect, amazing resource, worth its weight in plutonium. It's really an amazing resource to be part of if you're a practitioner. And if you're looking for help or guidance, there's so many practitioners that are just at the ready to support you. And there's just so much free information out there. And then if you want to take deeper dives with our practitioners, they're almost always available for coaching and guidance. And they have courses and all kinds of wonderful ways to support you really when you're looking to take that next step.
I love all of that. And so I am a member of the Wellness Universe. As Anna said, I provided a class through the Wellness Universe that was actually a master class on creating your heart-based business plan. So that was more on the providing support for the practitioners. But as a practitioner, if you are a wellness practitioner, gosh, as Anna said, amazing opportunities to get the word out about your services. And if you're interested in wellness, either way, if you just want to personally grow, create a better life, go to thewellnessuniverse.com. You got to put the in there, thewellnessuniverse.com, and check out all of the resources. Read over the blog, click the link for the class to see what's coming up. Some you have to pay for, and there's a lot that's free, and you get to connect with these amazing practitioners that are there. Search for whatever modality you're looking for and the experts. Oh my goodness, so many resources. If you can make it to Soul Treat in October, if you're interested, join us. It's going to be a great event. So I'm super excited to be part of the Wellness Universe and to be able to say that I am. And and to connect you with these On Purpose women as well, because the On Purpose women, the global On Purpose Women global community is a great community and they should know about you. So I'm glad that you're here. Well, they should know about you and the Wellness Universe. So where did this idea come from? Where did it originally come from? I really appreciate that it's evolving, but there was a seed at some point that had you say, I'm going to jump into this. What was that?
Kathryn, as you know, we've known each other before the Wellness Universe, and that's because of Facebook, our networking on Facebook. As you may remember, that was like the heyday of Facebook, when we all networked together and pages grew because you were sharing each other's pages, things like that. And I really developed a real wonderful network, and I became really connected to all of these people who were really, doing what they did to make the world a better place, these inspirational folks. And through my page, Circles of Inspiration, I connected to I don't know how many people. And then I was just sitting there one day in my kitchen in Portugal in 2013. It was September, and I got this download, and literally I heard the voice like, there needs to be a place that's created for people who are changing the world, and you're the one to do it. And Siri, yeah, right. I needed a bigger assignment than that. I'm like, you couldn't give me something a little bit smaller. So, I went to my husband and I said, hon, I said, I think I want to embark on this mission that I've just been given. I said, are you behind me on it? Because this is going to be a long, expensive, time-consuming, emotional road, as any business owner knows.
Mm-hmm.
So he said, sure, I'm behind you. I'm like, okay, here I go. So with that download, I approached a few women, and one of which, Sherry Elise, had stayed the long haul of 6 years, about 6 years with me to found it, get it all started up, get everything going. And everything has been self-funded, bootstrapped, and just really based on relationship building and giving the technical platform in order to get the stuff out there, the visibility. We have over 30,000 pages on the site and favored by Google. If you put my name in Google, Anna Pereira, as of last check, I don't Google myself every day, but as of last check, my Wellness Universe profile was #1 on page 1 of Google with over 55 million results for the name Anna Pereira. So that's the type of weight that the Wellness Universe has. So all the content going into the Wellness Universe is going to go into Google, and you could be found as long as you create a robust profile or are writing blogs, blah, blah, blah. But we've given the space to the members. So since 2014, we organized a group of people on Facebook who were changing the world, built the first site, launched it in the beginning of 2015. And since then, it's just been, on the treadmill nonstop with this. And it's really becoming an amazing, amazing blessing for me and for so many others. And that's kind of how it started and where we are right now.
What an exciting journey. And I love that you got this download, this calling that you're the one to create this place for people who are changing the world and this community. And wow, that is huge. And how brilliant you were to go to your husband and go, this is going to be a lot. Get his support in the beginning, because you knew that. Other than, you could have gone, sweetie, I got a really good idea. Please stand behind me. But you said it's going to be hard. It's
yeah,
the money. And he said, yeah, that is really, really beautiful. I bet you've got some stories about that journey, but we don't have time today because you have a big launch that's happening, right?
I do.
Tell us.
This is our third book.
Oh, hold it up for everybody to see.
It's coming out tomorrow, and I'm so excited about it. Can you see it all? Can you see it all in all of its magnificence?
25 tools to achieve anything. Woo!
Yes.
Wow.
Really proud of this. It's hot on the heels. All of these have been published since November, February, and now this book in June. And this is the type of opportunities we have for our members by spreading their word and having amazing reviews by prominent people, getting it out there into the world, doing a give back with our books for TAPS.org, which is Tragedy Assistance Program for Survivors. They support the families of veterans that have passed. So this was their first book on stress relief. This is our second book on happiness, tools on happiness. And then this book, I actually went out to, and I might cry when I'm talking about this. So let me just breathe for a minute. I went out to one of my heroes.
Tears are welcome. Just want to.
Thank you. But I have to maintain my mascara. I got stuff to do. And that's the reality. But I went out to one of my heroes and I asked if he would do a foreword to my book. Now, if anybody knows who this person is, John Paul DeJoria. He is one of the co-founders of Paul Mitchell Systems, the salon product, also the founder of Patron. He is a self-made multi-billionaire and philanthropist. Yes, global entrepreneur, humanitarian. He's involved in over 100 projects that are humanitarian based. He donates more than 50% of his income to charity. He is an amazing, extraordinary human being. And so for me to have him do the forward to our book and personally reach out to him and him to say yes to me, that was a humongous, well, testament to that you can achieve anything. That in and of itself is a testament for this book and for how much it's going to help people, because I believe so wholeheartedly in the contents of this book. All 25 authors came with some amazing stories. One was even grieving the loss of her husband that just happened a few days before she wrote her chapter. I mean, literally, it really is the foundational tools on achieving anything you want in life, because it's those foundational things. It's not a strategic book. It's not about marketing or how to make money, or it's not strategic. It's the essence of self-care for you to live your best life and be able to achieve anything. It's those foundational tools.
Oh, that's beautiful. What a beautiful review of the book. That's very exciting. So my friends, it's going to be available on Amazon tomorrow or today?
Tomorrow. Tomorrow's the official launch, and tomorrow we do the book launch, book match for charity. So technically it's up there now, but it's really tomorrow. So tomorrow we can wait, and then we have a big launch party on Circles of Inspiration, my Facebook page, at 10 o'clock in the morning. We have over $14,000 in prizes.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's going to be a wonderful big book launch and really get the buzz out there.
What do you want people to do who are listening today on the 21st, and of course beyond if they watch the replay? Tell people what to do.
10 a.m. Eastern time. Come to Circles of Inspiration, my Facebook page. Tomorrow.
The 22nd of June.
The 22nd of June at 10 a.m. EST. We will be broadcasting live with the authors, and then we'll be doing the giveaways of prizes, gifts for everyone that comes. Gifts for everyone that comes, gifts for everyone that purchases the book, and prizes, $14,000 plus in prizes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very exciting. Okay. And then if people are watching the replay, let's be sure that we've got the link to the book. So put the link when we're done with this, put the link in on the page, and then I'll make sure I put it. We're going to post this on YouTube. So hopefully people will be able to figure out how to get to it. And of course, you can always just go to Amazon. And what should they type in Amazon, Anna?
This is a long one. You could either do The Wellness Universe Guide to Complete Self-Care, and all of our books will pop up. Or you can go on to say 25 tools to achieve anything.
Okay. All right. So The Wellness Universe, 25 guides for self-care.
Guide to complete. I know it's a long one. Sorry. I like to do this on purpose. I like to test people's memory. So
Guide to Complete Self-Care. And you'll get all three books, because there's also the stress relief book and the happiness book. And then this is Achieve Anything book, right? And goodness sakes, you will have 75 different tools, because each chapter has a tool in it. It's not just a story, right? It's a tool. So 75 different tools. Wow, that's powerful. It's a powerful message to the world that is fulfilling, is a piece of fulfilling your purpose, which is giving people who are doing something with wellness, who are changing the world, a place. So Anna, thank you for saying yes to not just being here today, but yes to your purpose.
Thank you, Kathryn, and you as well. And you know what? It's so rewarding when we do say yes, right?
Especially when we're really called. We were talking earlier today, what's yours to do, during an on-purpose woman gathering, and some things that we're asked to do, a no is good. But when you're called, just like Anna was, and you say yes, oh my goodness, the world celebrates that. So thank you so much for that. Let's see if there's anything else we have to say here. Is it before we wrap up? because I know you got things to do. Is there anything else you want anybody to know about the wellness universe? I know let me just say this, and then while you're thinking about what you want to say, if you are interested in wellness, get the books, go to thewellnessuniverse.com and check out all the resources. There's an opportunity to join for free, and you'll get notifications about the different opportunities that show up on a regular basis. But also, if you're a wellness practitioner, check out the opportunity to be a wellness universe. I forget the term, but
Woo
Anna
world changer.
Woo World Changer, and join so that you can also provide the classes, be invited to be, if there's a next book, in the next book, to write blogs for the Wellness Universe and get your message out through Google, because the Wellness Universe is seen on Google. So don't miss out. Go to thewellnessuniverse.com. And Anna, is there anything else you want to say before we wrap up?
Thank you. No, I just want to say that, I've really become very clear on who we attract as our practitioners as we go and grow. And we are really filling some big shoes now. Some opportunities are coming our way that we really have to pull it up a notch and really become, true professionals and really serve the world, especially through this COVID thing. People are realizing they need to serve their organizations. Things like this are happening for us and through us. So I just want to say that really a wellness universe world changer is someone who is responsible to the service they provide to the world. We have a lot of people who were kind of feeling their way in the beginning and hobbyists, but now we are really seeking to join forces and lock arms with those who are responsible to the service they provide and are really ready to serve the world with their well-being and transformational and self-care and self-development tools.
Beautifully put. I appreciate that clarity and that closing with regard to the evolution of the wellness universe, because you said you're evolving. That's what you started with, and that's a great demonstration of how the wellness universe is evolving. So Anna, thank you everyone. I forgot, I get so excited when I talk to Anna. If y'all can tell, we're just like this, right? If you have a question about the wellness universe, about the books, about Soul Treat, about anything we talked about, post them in the comments below of this Facebook Live video. If you're watching the replay over in YouTube, reach out to Anna at the Wellness Universe or find her on Facebook, or of course you can reach out to me and I'll hook you up with Anna. But if you have a question, I'll make sure that Anna sees it, and because she's a busy lady these days, goodness sakes. But thanks everyone for joining us here for this Real Women, Real Purpose talk show, live in the On Purpose Woman magazine and global community Facebook page. I lost my notes here, and let me just find them. This is our last interview for the month of June, but we have over 20 interviews scheduled for July and August, which is super exciting. So be sure to check out the July-August issue of On Purpose Woman magazine. Our interview schedule for July and August will be posted in it, and it will be available on July 1st. And I put it together. So God willing, and the crypto rise, it will be available on July 1st.
You're hilarious. Kathryn, I want to say thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you to everyone who's watched. I appreciate your patience through this interview.
I appreciate you too.
Oh boy.
All right, my friend. So thank you all very much, and I'll see you next time.